Yeah.
You need to stop coming into this courtroom. You need to start doing everything you're supposed to do on probation. Court is on the record in the City of Conneaut versus Seth Perdue. Case numbers 25 CRB 60, 22 TRD 341, 22 CRB 104. All of these cases are set today for a final revocation hearing.
The offer that the city would extend in these cases would be to admit the violation, and then the parties would argue sentence. Mr. Syed just indicated to me that Mr. Perdue is going to admit the violation today.
Thank you. Mr. Syed?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, that's absolutely correct. Given the circumstances of the situation and given the results that just took place, at this time, my client will admit to the probation violation in hopes of argument sentence.
It's my understanding you wish to plead guilty or admit to those complaints today. Is that what you wish to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Syed, you or your client would like to say in mitigation sentence?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I do understand my client is facing up to 85 days in jail. At this time, I do not believe that jail would be an appropriate punishment for my client. Before April was the first time I had a chance to meet Seth, get to know Seth. I know he does have a history in this court. But before that, he hasn't had any pending matters since 2022. Both of his cases, he was set to be off probation next month, and then his new case in April, that's in 2 years. There is an underlying drug problem with Seth, as indicated by his results. He's indicated to me he's never had drug treatment before. I believe if he were to be put in jail...
Buckle up, guys. Today we are going to watch a hearing that starts with tension already in the air. The judge wastes no time pressing Seth on his repeated failures, and the courtroom shifts as he admits to violating probation. His attorney steps in, pushing hard for treatment over jail, setting up a clash between accountability and compassion that drives the entire encounter forward.
If he were to be put in jail, one, it would be a waste of taxpayer dollars for jail time towards Seth. The underlying issue is his drug issue, and I believe treatment would be the more appropriate response, whether it be inpatient or outpatient. I believe that would be the more appropriate response, not only that, for the taxpayer dollars, but also for the community itself. If he goes to jail and goes back out, chances are he might just be back here in this very spot. I believe if he was given the opportunity and given the chance to have appropriate treatment, it would benefit not just Seth, but this courtroom itself. Right now, he's currently at community counseling. His counselor, her name is Rita Rigari. So he is trying. Clearly, hasn't been working out for him, but he is trying. I believe it would be fair and appropriate if you just be given a chance to do treatment as well as just extending his probation. Clearly, like I mentioned, his 222 cases, they're set to end next month, and then his 25 CRB case ends in 2 years. I would think the more appropriate response would hopefully be extending his probation, getting him the treatment that he needs, and if he does fail that treatment, if he disobeys or escapes, then the 85 days are over his head, plus maybe a new charge would be added. I just think right now, jail time would not be appropriate, not just for him, but for the community as well. I've known Seth since April. He showed up to every court appearance. He's here. He's even admitted the violation today. He does know what he's doing. He understands he made a mistake, severe mistake, but I think treatment would be the best resolution for him. We've seen it work on multiple people that come in and out of this courtroom. I just think if he would be given the shot, given the chance, it would benefit everyone, not just him. That's all I have to say on the matter.
In this stretch, the defense doubles down on its argument, painting Seth as someone struggling but still trying to pull himself together. They highlight his past progress, his counseling efforts, and the belief that treatment could turn things around. The courtroom feels split between hope for rehabilitation and the weight of Seth's repeated setbacks that cannot be ignored.
I have to say on the matter, Your Honor, at this time.
Thank you. Mr. Perdue, is there anything you'd like to say at this time before I impose sentence?
If I get a little mercy on me, I don't have a lot of drug charges in my past. I've done drugs aren't that really a problem for me. I think if I keep working with community counseling and the signature out too, I could live a healthier, better life in the community, be a happier person, and everybody that is around me will be happier too.
I've been here almost 4 years, and of course, obviously, Your Honor has been here longer than that, and been dealing with Mr. Perdue almost, well, pretty much for that entire time that I've been here. I don't think probation is going to work for Mr. Perdue, honestly. He's had probation violations in the past. He's had 4 positive drug screens here recently, including today. I don't know what's left for Mr. Perdue, or what's left for the court as an option other than a term of incarceration. So that's where the city's at, Your Honor. That's for the safety of the community, maybe for Mr. Perdue's own benefit, because he can't seem to stop using drugs, illegal drugs, no matter what. So the city's asking for a term of incarceration. Leave the length of that term of incarceration up to the court's discretion. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Officer Benoit?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Perdue speaks about working with the Community Counseling Center to improve his life. He has worked with the Community Counseling Center, but he's not being honest with them. He refused to submit to a urine drug screen with them and informed them that he's only used THC in the past week. Clearly, by today's drug screen, he's using more substances than simply THC. Failing the drug screen today for methamphetamine once again and fentanyl to include marijuana as well, Your Honor.
Now the tension tightens. Seth pleads personally, asking for mercy, but the prosecution hits back just as hard, laying out his recent drug screens and long pattern of violations. The officer's testimony makes it clear that Seth hasn't been honest with his counselors. The tone shifts from sympathetic to urgent, raising the question of whether trust can still exist here.
Perdue, why are you failing to submit to urine drug screens at community council?
I had to pay for it out of my pocket, and I couldn't afford it.
You're on Medicaid?
I'm on Medicare / Blue Cross and Blue Shield. And that was necessity. I wanted to take the drug assessment up there. I couldn't afford to pay for it.
Do you have any information on that?
It says here that community psychiatric supportive treatment is helping him to apply for Medicaid, Your Honor, and helping to secure stable housing. That's the only information I have. And they said he did state to them that it would cost them $40 to submit to that drug screen.
You're on Medicare? Is that what you said?
Medicare / Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It's like a hybrid.
How are you on that?
It's like a hybrid insurance for it.
Are you paying for that insurance?
I think I am paying for it. It's like a hybrid. It's like people, the insurance people pay if they have like a 30 grand a year job, like Premex or something like that.
You don't have a job?
No, I don't have a job.
Well, how are you on that insurance? Are you paying?
I signed up for it and I was approved for it.
So are you paying a monthly premium or a premium?
I'm not sure how much the premium is. I had to try to get my dad fixed. Because I have like physical problems here. Medicare only goes so far.
Well, Mr. Perdue, I'm at a point right now, honestly, where we put you in jail and throw away the key.
As the judge digs into Seth's excuses about drug testing and insurance, the cracks widen, his responses sound uncertain, and the judge's frustration becomes unmistakable. It's a moment where the courtroom feels like it's losing patience, and the judge edges toward harsher conclusions. The entire exchange exposes how deep the disconnect has become between Seth's actions and his explanations.
The reality is, unless you are a hardened criminal committing a serious violent act, there's no jail for you, no space for you. But, Mr. Perdue, here's what I don't understand. Because I knew your dad.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people knew my dad.
Dad was a good man.
Yes, he was.
How would your dad think about your situation nowadays?
My major problem with my drugs is like everybody else's problem with it. Like they're so heartbroken over me doing them. I don't like to put people through anything. I don't ever think I am with my drug use. But if you give me another chance today, I can. I don't know. You already gave me several chances for the drug test, but I haven't done the meth in like over a week. So I'm surprised they even showed up in the drug test. I'm kind of disappointed that was in the drug test since it should have been there. So I pretty much quit doing that stuff. And marijuana I thought was legal. Like we could smoke it now or whatever. I don't know the rules.
Not when you're on probation.
I mean, I think I'm a pretty good guy. I think I'm a pretty decent guy in the community. I want to get a city job here. I'm trying to get jobs in the city here for years. I'm trying to be a firefighter for years. I'm trying to get a good job in the community. People, they don't respect me because of the job I have, because of my lack of job they think I should have.
Could it be that they don't respect you because of your drug use?
Yeah, that too. I mean,
Wouldn't you
it's hard, yeah.
Wouldn't you think, Mr. Perdue, that the main reason they don't respect you or even consider you is because of your drug situation,
yeah.
which is really bad. It's been
Yeah,
going on
that's the
for
one
way
thing
too
about that
long.
particular drug. Like, if you do it one time, you get a red flag over your head for years. And it never goes away.
But Mr.
You
Perdue,
just try it.
you just admitted you're just doing it up to last week.
Yeah.
This isn't a one-time use for you.
I'm an older man. I mean, I'm not like a young kid, like in quarrels with God.
The tone turns emotional as the judge brings up Seth's late father, someone he clearly respected. It's a personal appeal meant to reach Seth in a way punishment hasn't. Seth tries to defend himself, but his own admissions undercut his claims of improvement. The courtroom watches a man confronted not just by the law, but by the memory of who he was expected to be.
Quarrels with this community. I mean, it's like a heartbreaking story. I'm an older man. I know what I'm doing, but I could quit if you so need me to. If you're so pleading and begging with me to quit, then I will. I will quit. I don't know what else I need to do to get my respect in the community.
You need to stop using drugs.
Yeah.
You need to stop coming into this courtroom. You need to start doing everything you're supposed to do on probation.
Yeah.
That's what you need to start doing, Mr. Perdue. Stop blaming everyone else. And it starts with you starting to get sober. Because nobody's going to hire Seth Perdue the way you are today. And it's not everybody else's fault, it's your fault. And until you take responsibility for your situation, you aren't getting any better and you're not going anywhere. I mean, seriously, I've got a full jail downstairs. I mean, it's overflowing downstairs. I'm extending his probation and 25 CRB 60 was originally set at 2 years. And extend it one additional year. Mr. Perdue, you're not going into renewal court, which is our specialized docket. There's not enough time hanging over your head to do that. You are one of the worst people that have come into this courtroom. Been on the bench 6 years. You are one of the worst that have come into the courtroom that have a drug problem.
I respect your opinion.
When are you going to wake up? How old are you?
I'll be 40 next month.
You'll be 40 next month.
This month.
Yeah. I knew your dad. He was a wonderful man, saintly, to be honest with you. And you know what? God forbid he's rolling in his grave because of what you're doing. If you're not going to do it for you,
Here,
you need to.
the confrontation reaches its most intense point. Seth insists he can change, but the judge unleashes a blunt reality check, calling out the excuses, the drug use, and the lack of accountability. The judge lays out the full consequences and extends probation, making it clear this is a final line. The shift from warning to ultimatum is unmistakable.
You need to do it for him. Wake up, Mr. Perdue. One more violation, I don't care. I don't care how... If I send you downstairs today, the boys downstairs will want to wring my neck. But one more time, I don't care. You're going to jail for the maximum, and by the way, you're facing 109 days. The 109 days will continue to be suspended. You mess up a community counseling center one time, a probation violation, no, you have 48 days in 25 CRB 60. You have 48 days suspended in the 341 case, and you have 13 days suspended in the 104 case, which is 109 days. Is there a question, Mr. Sayaj, about it?
No, it was indicated to me that you only had 85 days, so that's why you're on it.
No, in the 24 CRB 60 case, there was an A and B. There were two charges that ran consecutive to each other, which is 24 on each case, which is a total of 48.
Thank you for the clarification.
I don't want to see you in here. If you come back, you might as well just walk right straight to the jail. Don't mess up again. I don't know how to get it through to you. I mean, that's why this is the first time in all the time you and I have had these contacts. This is the first time I mentioned your dad. Because I don't know how else to communicate with you. I don't know. Maybe if you think about your dad a little bit, maybe that'll wake you up. I don't know. Because if it doesn't, you might as well just go back to jail. And at the age of 40, that's a sad thing. Anything further, Mr. Wood?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Sayaj?
Not this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
Officer Bernard? Okay. Thank you all very much.
The final portion seals everything. After clarifying Seth's full suspended jail time, the judge issues a stark warning. One more violation, and he goes straight to jail. He returns once more to Seth's father, urging him to wake up before it's too late. The hearing closes with gravity, leaving Seth with a single last chance.